Hello everybody. Um, I made a similar video a while back why you gotta give up or why you feel giving up on your twin. But some of you did not either watched it or did not even pay attention to it. And I made some comments on some of the videos of what's going on, even the astrology reports of what the things are. And on those astrology reports, I explained to you that these reports they bring the weather, they bring the environment where the soul is as energy. And I mentioned on the astrology report on it that when the moon is gonna be shifting and the moon is in Virgo, a lot of you is gonna feel the healing part. And what you need to heal is yourself, focus on yourself. And why you feel giving up on your twin is because your twin is pulling you down. You cannot heal something that continuously change, and that is you. Once you done of the change that needs to get done with that change that you are on the process into, then you can heal. And that's why a lot of you had the call to let go of the twin and look at on yourself. And there is this fine line between give up and let it go. And I will go with you about this part of let go. The old self, which is I explain what's happening with the old self. The old self works on the old principles, the old way of the societies create. I love this person, he's mine, I own him. I am married to this woman, she's my wife. Okay? Me and my wife have kids, they're our kids. I own them. You don't own nobody. For crying out loud, you do not own nobody. You may don't like what I'm going to say this, but when you got married and when you have kids, you produce bodies where the soul goes in. You don't own the soul inside. That's it. They're different individual, and when you become an awakened soul, you would understand that whatever the society created, how the life should be, is so screwed up. And when it's so screwed up, we have this false parts inside of it that right now confronting us with the right way, because the soul knows everything. And what's happening right now is that a lot of you have to go to their new self but hold on to the old self, and that's include the connection to your twin. So right now your soul is telling you, let it go of your twin. And some of you feel this fine line of giving up because there is nothing going on. The reason there is nothing going on is, I'm saying it again and again, over and over. You are not the teacher of your twin. You cannot tell your twin they're your twin and start teaching them what twin flame says. You can tell them that you have soul connection. You can tell them that those are the soul vibrations. You can tell them a lot of things. But it's their job to educate themselves. Simply because they have to find their true self, and you have to find your true self. Because cannot be a true love between two souls if they're not true inside of them as an individual. Example, my twin never admit anything. Hide, she can't be found. Nobody contacts her, nobody of hers to contact me. There is no desire of her to contact me at all. For doesn't matter what's going on. So here is the thing. It's not my job me to go ahead and chase her. I already learned that chasing that kind of person is not right. So I stopped chasing her. I stopped chasing her on a soul level. I stopped chasing her on any level. Why? Because I understand that right now the universe is going to talk to her. This is the time when right now you feel like giving up on your twin. Is when you get your twin, the situation with your twin, you hand it over to the universe and tell, okay, universe, deal with them. This is your baby. You created this situation. You created this part. You teaching them. And what that part came in like a few months ago to me was those messages that's gonna be given to your twin once you let it go, the universe to deal with them. There's gonna be like the messages that were going to a Harry Potter that he needs to attend Hogwarts, and his uncle Vern, he was preventing those messages to get to Harry Potter until the messages they got a little bit more, 4 or 5, so the intensity increased slowly, like, hey, that message has to be delivered. 10, the intensity keep on going, like 10, 12, and he was burning them into the fireplace. Until like that day that they're not supposed to have a mail, right? But it is. And even at that standpoint, Uncle Warren says, no, you're not going to become a wizard. We're going to take you to an island. There is nobody there. It's going to be only this small house on a small island, and nobody's going to walk in. And then what happened is the universe brings Hagrid. And Hagrid walks in, and he's like, here, this is your letter. This is your message. And that's why you have to let it go, the universe, to deliver the message to your twin that you are their twin. You have to allow the universe to create the Hagrid part to happen to them. And how that gonna happen? It could be happening to you. Like a rewrite what happened when you were in the bubble, that powerful love, and they will understand that nobody is ever gonna watch them the way you watch them, with all the energy from the soul, the body, and the heart. They will understand the message that, hey, here, that's your twin. There will be dreams, there will be deja vus, there's gonna be some numbers popping up, like whatever happened to you is gonna happen to them. Okay? But now you allowing the universe to happen. And that's why your new self telling you, for crying out loud, it's time for you to let go of the old part. This is your last string. The last string to let go of your twin out in the universe, and allow the universe to work on itself. Because that's what's holding you from your final part of you to living your new life and begin building your new life as a twin flame or as an awakened soul, and stop hold on to something that pulls you down. And this is why that healing, it's required. That healing part inside of you, that it's okay, let it go. You will be alright. The universe telling you will be alright. But a lot of you didn't get that message of it will be all right, it will be all right. And they keep hold on to it, keep hold on to this part. And the intensity of the energy is increased. And they're like, well, I feel like I'm giving it up and everything. I'm dying. Yes, your old self will die. Your desire for you to die, like internal inside, yes. You can't bring something new if it all doesn't die. And the part that I want to talk to you very closely about is that you already evolve in a position of understanding that even if your twin doesn't come in as a soul, you already hear that before. Even if your twin doesn't come in, that doesn't mean you do have to stop. You have to stop doing what you need to do. For instance, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm going to go around, I'm going to travel, I'm going to see some other twin flames, I'm going to talk to another twin flames, I'm going to help them. This is what the mission is. I'm doing my work. How she's going to do her work, that it's exactly up to her. It's not my responsibility. It's her responsibility to hear the calls. If you don't hear one call, like a lot of you try to make a call to your twin and explain that to them. And they don't hear you because guess what? Their belief system is a little different than yours. They do not focus on themselves to become their true self. So here is, for example, like I gave her a letter. I try to point her at things for about twin flames. I try to get her information that it's in Spanish for the twin flames. Nothing went through her. For whatever reason, nothing went through her. Like everything is dead. Well, here it is though. If this doesn't work, it's time about you to understand that the universe will change itself, and if it's meant to be, will be. And the universe will deliver the message for you. The universe will create that part for you. If you're really connection you are at a twin flame, that will happen because the universe connect you and your twin flame. And you're really a twin flame, you will know this part deep inside with the soul, and you will know it. And some of the people, they ask me, Dio, how can you handle it and wait for her? Well, I don't have another choice. Simply because I already tried a lot of roads, so I can learn things. Until the end, I got the message, Dio, you done to that point. You figured out the part. Your old self, it's time to retire. Your new self, it's time to leave. And a lot of you thinking about the new self has to be completely let it go of your twin. Let me tell you something. You cannot disconnect from your twin. The more power you disconnect, the more strong the connection will come. And over the time, the soul connection will increasing. You cannot get over that part. But when your old self die, you let go of the need for them. You let go of being a physical with them, having an intimate part, which is the society told you have to be intimately. You let go of the connections with them to kind of like they're your property. Okay? And when you let them go on all the levels that you need to let go, then your old self leaves that old belief system down. And the only thing that will be left, it's your soul, that it's you are brand new, and now you start building your new belief system. You already built your belief system while you were doing the process of changes. You understand the spirituality, understand the energy, start understanding the dreams, start understanding the astrology, or start understanding tarot, or start understanding any of the very old learnings that were talking about all this. And now you as a soul, when you get into your new self, you not worry about this part. Simply because your twin has no place to hide. You cannot hide in the universe. Where are they gonna hide? They may hide this lifetime. Can they lie? They can hide from you. They can live all the time in fear that they may gonna see you. They may gonna live in fear of the truth will come out. They may gonna live in fear of being happy, truly happy. How long that fear will be? When they become 80-year old, and 10 days, it's gonna be this time when everything's gonna be rewrite, and they're gonna realize the things. But guess what? Unspoken truth, you can hide it. The ego can kind of like forget about this part, but the soul will remember everything. So you don't have to worry as a soul what's going to happen at all. The most important thing here is how we talked about this earlier. Focus on you and what you need to do. You do your things, you do your job, your universe knows what's going on. They will talk to your twin. And if your twin doesn't want to listen, guess what? There is a road, the universe will point them out. Stuff. They don't want to listen, then they're going to live whatever the way the life is going to be for them. They will be reminded over the time, hey, you should have gone with him, you should have gone with him. And there will be at times that this will be keep coming up, and that's going to be those messages. Hey, they were your twin, they were your twin, they were your twin. And over the time that will be increased until they come out one day and they're going to be, you know what, it's time for me to surrender. And it's time for me to be living my truth. And because here's the thing you need to understand about this part. They can lie everybody. Friends, family, co-workers, society. Deep inside and soul, they cannot lie. It is what it is. And you know the truth, they know the truth. And that's all that matters. Right there. When it's gonna happen is the ego looking for that part. And if you're suffering right now and you are like, I'm in pain, I have to let go of my twin. Yes, you have to let go of your twin. But let go, not to give up. Because when you give up, you'll be in this sadness, you'll be in this part, and you'll be in all this. Yeah, I'm sad too for my twin. Yes, I'm sad for her. Simply because it is what it is. But I'm trying to be up here in the camera in the front of you, give you some heads up of what's going on, how the things are. And throughout the astrology, because I understand astrology a little bit different way, right now the moon crossed Libra as I was speaking. And during that opposition, because it's going to become star opposition with Venus, there is an Aries, you will feel that part of the female tensions on it. You will feel this part of you making yourself revaluation of everything that's going on, because that's what the Libra does. And why right now exactly a lot of you feel exactly the same of giving up on your twin? Jupiter is in retrograde. in Libra. And I talk about this in the astrology report. Jupiter represents Zeus. That is the god of the gods, who is in Libra. Righteousness, judgment, make the things right. It is about love. Libra is the house of love. And now when a god wants to deliver the message about love, he's going to do it. And how he's going to do it? He's going to do it. You have no power over your twin. But Jupiter, the universe, God does. They may hide anywhere else. They cannot hide from God. And that's why you will know your twin, because your twin is going to lead you to God. And you have to get your twin, go to God and say, you know what? Here you go, God. Here's this dummy that is so stubborn. He's your baby. Teach them. I give up on them to teach them, because now I understand that I don't have to teach them. You got supposed to teaching them. That is your job. Here, dear universe, here's is my twin flame. Deal with them. You show them the road. You teach them, because evidently they don't want to listen to me. And that's at the part when the universe gonna be, well, it's about time for you to do this, because we thought that, you two can figure it out. But guess what? If you two don't figure it out, then we'll find a way. So relax. Go work, go do your work, go do your things that you need to do. And this is the time when I find my peace and my calmness inside of me, because right now the universe tells me, it's okay, we're working on her. You don't worry about it, you go do your things, dear. And I'm doing my things. I'm going out, I'm meeting other twin flames. I met with Marla Kelly and Kalina Melnar over at Ohio. Okay, I met another twin yesterday, spoke with her for pretty much about 5 hours. Felt like 5 minutes. You all know what those talks, how they are. They can never end in stories. And I'm planning to travel more and more. Simply because I understand this. I can help other twin flames simply by understanding them. And when I'm understanding them, I can help them to get off of the old self and become the new self and start building them a new self up. And this is why right now everything happens, because you have to let go of your twin. This is the last strength of the old self that you are so attached to it. Detach yourself. Let the universe take care of your twin. Let God show them whatever they need to show them, or how you want to tell them. Because here's the thing, in the beginning there was no any tongue, there is no any language, and the humans decide to look for God, and they try to build the Babylon Tower. Okay, we're talking about legend here. And God got angry on them. Is like, you know what, I'm gonna separate you in different tongues and different religions until you learn how to find yourself. The soul vibrations are the language that we all have, and those vibrations between two souls, doesn't matter what language, what tongue you speak, that's the language of the soul vibration of love inside of us. Okay, twin flame, it's not a new religion. Twin flame, it's nothing new. Twin flame was hiding from people for reasons, but you can't hide something that it's been created on it, because simply the highest level of love, it's the one in the soul. And when you open up your soul, and when you open up your things, when you find your love, and when you find this counterpart, as the God says, I'm gonna be spread you around the earth, and you're gonna start looking for each other. How you looking with? You're looking with your body, how beautiful that person needs to be. You're looking with your heart, or you're looking with your soul. And when you start looking with your soul, other people, you will find that other one, your counterpart. And when you do, then you'll find the truth. And when you find the truth, you become your true self. And when you become a true self, the old self dies. And you start living your truth. Now, how it's gonna be on the journey for me, I don't have to worry about that part anymore. I don't have to worry about these situations. Yeah, it brings me a little bit up here, okay? But I understand that the pain that I went through for the past years all paid it off right now. Because I learned a lot of stuff and I express myself out. And a lot of you suffering out there because you're not living your truth yet. A lot of you don't even come out and open. You say, I'm a twin flame. You still hiding. That hiding is a connection of the old self. Fear. A lot of you out there have so many goods and so many inner powers and teaching to help other twins, but those people don't come out to make the video, to make the post, the picture, or something to help out the unawakened souls. Okay, I mean, you don't really have to be a twin flame, but if your soul is awakened, you have these capabilities of coming out of the ego shell of the society, build up things, and come out and open. Come out and open and talk at the front of camera. What's gonna happen if you talk on the front of camera? What's gonna happen if you write a post? Is the air gonna finish so you're not gonna breathe? Is the water's gonna finish in the ocean? Good luck if you try to finish the water on the ocean. You can drink as much as you can. Good luck to you. So what is your fears? Old self has the fears. Your new self understand right now it's a soul. Your new self understand that it's believing in a lie, it's believing in a jail for so long. And if you really love your twin flame, if you really love that soul, you have to allow the universe to create the situations and the environments when your twin flame will come. And you were taught about this. You were taught on the story between Layla and Manju. If you are living in the Middle East, you were taught about all the lovers' stories. I won't talk about Romeo and Juliet, but I will talk about Osiris and Isis. That she went to everything so she can find the parts of her beloved. You can go ahead and look at it. So many love stories, even in the bedtime stories. If you take a look at it, the Prince, like the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, the movie's coming out. The new movie, the new version of the movie, it's coming out. And the part is that we don't know who is the beauty and who is the beast until you don't look within your soul, until you don't allow the universe to create this environment for you and your twin flame, your loved one, to comes in. I know tomorrow it's a Valentine's Day and everybody's gonna be like, bring some love to the special one. And as a three-dimension of people, everybody's gonna go through it. And I was laughing at today because they don't understand that once you love with your soul, you love 365 days a year, 24/7. And they don't understand that love. But some of you do. Some of you know that love. Some of you experience that love. And that is your new self. You to love and you to be loved. Thank you so much.